Good day once again. It's the big JD Jeff Dick here with you, and it is time once again for Top 5 Tuesday. A look at the top 5 of something in country music. Today, I'm going to send a little attention down to the Lone Star State. After the Toronto Blue Jays swept the Texas Rangers, I felt we needed to give some love to Texas. So today, it is the top 5 musical acts to come out of Texas as it pertains to country music. Now, there have been a ton of great country acts to come out of Texas. It is a hotbed for the genre, but I think I've narrowed it down to my top 5. If you disagree and you think I missed somebody, make sure you let me know in the comments. We'll talk about your top 5. Number 5 out of Katy, Texas, I've got Clint Black. He was a big part in that late 80s, early 90s of what they call the neo-traditional movement. After country had been pretty poppy for most of the 80s, it was a shift going back to the more traditional sounding country music. You had guys coming in like Randy Travis and Alan Jackson, George Strait in there as well. But Clint Black, a big part of it. He is going to be my number 5 artist today. Number 4, out of Brownsville, Texas, it is Kris Kristofferson. Not only a fantastic singer and actor, but a great songwriter as well, who had written hits for so many stars before he branched out on his own and had a ton of great hits himself. So Kris Kristofferson's at number 4. At number 3, the top 3, it was tough to try to figure out the order, but I think in number 3 I'm going to put Waylon Jennings out of Littlefield, Texas. Of course, he is a legend in the Lone Star State and a legend out of the outlaw country movement. He had to be on the list, and it was tough to put him at number 3, but I think number 2 just inches ahead of Waylon at this point, and that is Poteet, Texas. Homeboy George Strait, the king of country music. You knew he was going to be on the list somewhere. I got to put him at number 2 because number 1 has to be Willie Nelson out of Abbott, Texas, a small-town Texas kid who definitely made good. He started off as a songwriter, of course. The voice of Willie Nelson, very unique, and I think when he first got to Nashville, they were saying maybe you couldn't be that kind of singer, but he was a songwriter, wrote hits for so many different artists, and then he finally decided, you know what, I am going to go on my own and see what I can do as a singer here, and next thing you know, he becomes one of the biggest legends in country music, still going strong today. It's the Red-Headed Stranger at the number 1 spot for country artists out of Texas, Mr. Willie Nelson. That's my top 5 on this edition of Top 5 Tuesday. If you think someone else should have been on the list, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you next week for another Top 5 Tuesday.